Hi, I'm Richie.
And I'm David.
And we're the co-founders of Houston Texas Paintball Series.
And we're here to make an announcement for our championship event.
And if you guys want to skip ahead, we do have a timestamp that we'll put over here somewhere and also in the description, all right? So stick around. And thank you for joining us. We're going to go into some details about our final event this year.
That's right. So everybody's excited to hear where we're going. So we're actually going back to
Texas Legends Paintball.
That's right. And the dates will be November 16th and November 17th.
So that is definitely a Saturday and Sunday.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So we actually decided to split the days apart. So the beginner division will only play on Saturday. That's November 16th.
And then D5 and D4 will play on a Sunday.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And we'll actually get more into detail on why we made that decision later in the video.
Yep. So stick around. Of course, when there's rules, there's always got to be a rule enforcer or the bad guy. And I think Dave's trying to be the... Okay, you can be the bad guy.
I'll be the bad guy.
Okay.
So some rules and changes that we're going to make. First, we're going to go over... We're going to move the roster back to 5 players per team.
5.
So keep that in mind when you put your teams together. Mm-hmm. We only made the decision to go to 6 teams last event because it was
super hot.
It was hot.
I was drenched in my own sweat just watching people play.
And because you sweat that much and because it's so hot, you make sure that you drink your water.
So yeah, he's the water police this next event.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So moving on, we also will have a screen, a TV or screen that actually shows you when your team's going on, how you're doing.
Hey, when is my team going on? Like, can you tell me how much time?
I'm talking right now.
Yeah, like it's just real quick. Like, can you just tell me when we're about to play?
I'm going over that information right.
But can you just tell me like how many more games before? See what's going on. So the situation is interrupting, one of our persons that's actually calling out teams to get ready to get on deck, in the hole, or even on the field. We want to eliminate that by having that team, like the TV, like Dave's saying. So we won't have that issue anymore. I know you guys are really antsy to play, and we should make sure you're going to get those play times that you deserve,
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So also, moving on, we'll actually make sure that we have a consistent experience between all of our divisions. Mm-hmm. So as long as we have 10 teams for the division, we'll actually be going into quarterfinals this time.
Mm-hmm. So if you had a bad game, the first 2 games, don't discourage. You might have a chance to make it into the top 6 teams. So... stick around, and then we're going to talk about why you should stick around.
That's right. So one thing that you definitely want to do is make sure that you hear your name called for playoffs before you leave. Mm-hmm. We had a really big issue last event where people just didn't think that they made it. They didn't think they played well enough or whatever the situation was, and they just left. So they actually made it in the playoffs. We called teams, and they went. Mm-hmm. They left.
Yep.
So we definitely want to make sure that we don't give that spot to somebody else, and just so we know, somebody who got that spot actually won the event.
Yeah. So
don't
leave before we call. And also, that's normally when we actually give away the the prizes for those who pre-register.
Free money.
Free money. Free product.
Free product.
Product.
That's right.
Free product. So we called like 4 names. 4 people weren't there. Maybe they're on the same team or different teams. Don't miss out on your prizes. It's free stuff, and
Absolutely.
It's cool stuff. Like I was giving away, I think, the Exalt goggle case.
Yeah, those are really nice.
Yep, and then you guys weren't there, so we end up giving it to somebody else. So don't miss that,
That's right. That's right.
But I said moving forward, we have one more, right?
Yeah. So one thing that we also want to take into consideration are our referees as well. Mm-hmm. They're really good at making sure that they catch things, but there are some things that kind of slip through the cracks. We do our best to make sure that we get those cracks, but there are some situations.
Yep. So me and Dave pretty much running around trying to figure everything out to make sure the event's running smoothly. There are times that we won't be watching the games, but trust us, we will be watching sometimes. Last event, I know I caught some people either playing on or kind of cheating, and then I think Dave did a few. We will be watching, but if we're not there, refs will be, final say. I'm sorry, sometimes games don't go your way. But that's just part of the tournament, We'll do our best to stay on top of the refs, and then we'll do our best to stay on top of some teams, as much as we can.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So we know it's just a part of paintball. The refs have the final say, so keep that in mind. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go over information on how the quarterfinals work. So as long as there are 10 teams in each division, what will actually happen is you'll have 2 brackets. The top contender in each bracket will actually have a bye and go directly into semis. and then the second and the third team from each bracket will play each other. So the second seed in bracket A will play third seed in bracket B, and vice versa. And from there, it's single elimination. If you lose, then unfortunately you will be kicked out of the tournament. And then from there, the lowest seed will play the highest seed in brackets, and from so on and so forth. So we want to make sure that everybody knows how it's going to work, and that's what we're going to do from here on in.
Yep. So I say fight hard, try hard, win. And
Absolutely.
But first and foremost, have fun.
Yeah, and just a note, just a tip. The teams that actually go into the bye, don't take the time to just kind of sit around and lollygag. You might want to watch those other teams. They might come back on you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Scouting. Anything else we want to add?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right. So thank you for watching. And I also want to say thank you to our sponsors, Pro Edge Paintball, GI Sports, Texas Legends Paintball, TXR Paintball, and Gangster Paintball.
Absolutely.
Thank you.